What's up, YouTube? I'm Cory, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Cory. But before I get into today's reaction video, wherever you are in the world today, I mean wherever you are in the world today, I really do hope you're having a great day. Let me pause and give a shout out to my subscribers. Whether you've been with me since the beginning or you checking in for the very first time, thank you for your support. Ole Miss head football coach Lane Kiffin has a $40 million lawsuit filed against him by one of his ex-players, Desanto Rollins. I'm going to read an article from the Bleacher report titled, "Lawsuit Alleges Ole Miss Lane Kiffin Treated Black, White Players Differently." Ole Miss defensive tackle Desanto Rollins stated in his latest court filing against Rebels head coach Lane Kiffin that he intentionally treated him differently than white players and provided two allegations as examples. Rollins, who is black, alleged evidence of disparate treatment of white and black football players in a court filing submitted through his lawyers. Carol Edward Rhodes, per an executive exclusive via AJ Perez of Front Office Sports, that particular filing has launched a series of rebuttals to Kiffin's motion to dismiss Rollins' lawsuit against the head coach and university for failure to provide equal protection, racial and sexual discrimination, and multiple other allegations, per ESPN's Heather Dinich. As far as the examples, the lawsuit stated that a white male kicker for the football team tested positive for drugs, and Coach Kiffin gave him a break from the team. But he was not kicked off the team by Coach Kiffin in 2022. That kicker is still with Ole Miss per the lawsuit. The filing also stated that Kiffin gave another white player a break from the team after his father fell ill and later passed away. The player is still with the Rebels. Now, so guys, as I'm reading this article, you're basically seeing what the football player Desanto Rollins is basically saying as examples. Hey, I was dismissed from the team, right? And he's alleging that color has something to do with it. Of course, I'm going to continue reading, where these other players who happen to be white were allowed to not be with the team and, for their personal reasons as stated in examples. I'll continue. Rollins' original lawsuit, per Dinich, claimed that Kiffin took adverse action versus Rollins on account of race for requesting and taking a mental health break, but not taking adverse action against white student athletes. Rollins notably said that he suffered severe depression, anxiety, frustration, embarrassment, humiliation, a loss of sleep, and loss of appetite following Achilles injury suffered in July of 2022. He also said the death of his grandmother contributed to his mental health. Per Perez, Rollins said he met with Kiffin on February 27 and said he was taking a mental health break. Kiffin's motion to dismiss states he tried to meet with Rollins on multiple occasions in early March, but was unsuccessful. Rollins' lawsuit states that he did not want to meet with him yet because he was not in a good place. The two eventually met on March 21st, and Rollins taped a heated exchange between he and the coach, per Front Office Sports. Now, of course, guys, there is an audio, and I'm going to leave a link for you guys to listen to the audio. But here's one question. Can you record someone without their knowledge? I don't know if that's happened. That's just my opinion, and my opinion don't mean nothing, right? I always say that. But again, obviously, Rollins taped that heated exchange between him and Coach Lane Kiffin. And this is per Front Office Sports. And again, guys, I'm going to leave a link for you to be able to listen to the heated exchange between head coach Lane Kiffin and the dismissed football player Desanto Rollins. The article continues. Rollins is still listed on the Ole Miss football roster, and the university stated in September that he was not removed from the team. Okay, so can't say ex-player. We got to retract that, because even though apparently he felt like he was put off the team, now this article says that he was not removed from the team. And it says that we have not received a lawsuit. Desanto was never removed from the football team and remains on scholarship. In addition, he continues to have the opportunity to receive all the resources and advantages that are afforded a student athlete at the university. Rollins, a redshirt junior, has stated that he's in essence not a true member of the roster because he has not received invites to team meetings or meals, jersey and other apparel, travel to away games, an invitation to participate in senior day per the latest court filings relayed from A.J. Perez. Kiffin's motion to dismiss the lawsuit provides the following reason. Now, this is what Kiffin's argument is. Kiffin is entitled to qualified immunity with respect to plaintiff's equal protection claim, and a direct equal protection claim cannot lie against an individual. The university is immune from ADA, right? That's American with the Disabilities Act, liability under the 11th Amendment, and Kiffin cannot be individually liable for ADA violations. Plaintiff cannot state claims under Title 6, Title, so we'll say 12 of the Rehabilitation Act. Plaintiff's negligence claims are barred by sovereign immunity and the Mississippi Tort Claims Act. Kiffin is not liable for intentional infliction of emotional distress. The court should decline supplemental jurisdiction over plaintiff's state law claims. In support of their motion, defendants rely upon the pleadings and papers filed in this matter, including their accompanying brief in support. Per David Eckhart of the Mississippi Clarion Ledger, Rollins seeks $10 million in compensation damages from Kiffin and Ole Miss, and $30 million in punitive damages from Lane Kiffin. Now, guys, I'm going to read another article, and this is coming from Sportskeeda. And the article states, $40 million lawsuit on Lane Kiffin by Ole Miss player takes a new turn in court. This was dated December 11th. So this is really recent, guys, as of yesterday. The $40 million lawsuit against Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin and the Rebels athletic department has taken a new turn. Desanto Rollins. Okay, guys, I'm back. And it says, has taken a new turn. Desanto Rollins, the player who filed the lawsuit, has filed text messages between him and Kiffin's staff members. This comes as an attempt to strengthen his case. Rollins, a defensive tackle with the Rebels, filed a lawsuit against Kiffin and the athletic department in September after being taken off the team. He alleged that the head coach and his staff ignored the symptoms of his battle with depression. The Rebels maintained that Rollins had cut off communications with the staff. The player ultimately came out with a text message revealing his conversations. Here's an excerpt from the text message filed in the court as reported by Front Office Sports. Hey, coach, I decided it was best for me to take a mental break from everything and resume after I meet with my doctor and get everything in line. Rollins to Nick Savage, the Rebels' strength and conditioning coach. Savage asked if the staff could do anything for the defensive tackle. Even Rollins' mother contacted Ole Miss assistant AD for sports medicine and head football athletic trainer Pat Jernigan to inform him about his mental condition. Jernigan acknowledged the message and told her he would talk to the player that day. The filings were made in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Mississippi on Friday to rebuke Kiffin's motion to dismiss the $40 million claim against him. So what is the full story of the lawsuit up until now? It says the $40 million lawsuit against Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin. The story so far. It says the lawsuit from Desanto Rollins came in September of this year. Defensive tackle was removed from the team for missing practice and not meeting with Lane Kiffin. A audio of the head coach berating the player was released earlier, purportedly from the March 21 meeting between the two. Says here, Lane, I would allege that this is Lane Kiffin. If you'd have come here when you kept getting messages that head coach wants to talk to you and you say, I'm not ready to talk to him, Kiffin was heard saying in the audio recording. The player filed a $10 million plus $30 million claim against Kiffin and the athletic department, accusing them of neglecting his mental health issues. In November, the Ole Miss head coach moved a motion to get it dismissed. However, the messages are now out. Okay, guys, before I end the video, I want to say this. If you or someone you know is suffering from depression, stress, or anxiety, or all of the above, get them help. It is not a sign of weakness to go out and get support. It actually shows a lot of strength to know that you have a problem that needs to be addressed, and there's plenty of support out there, guys. So whether it's you or someone you know, please get the help, guys. Okay, guys, as always, I want you to leave a comment. What's your thoughts about the video? What's your thoughts about the $40 million lawsuit? Do you think that the football player has made points that can't be dismissed? Or is it something that the courts will dismiss based on all of the protections that apparently exist for the football coach, Lane Kiffin, and the program? Well, all we can do is wait and see, guys. Until the next time, let's talk with Cory. Let's talk with Cory out.